Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of KYC, Know Your Crypto. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the new NFT platform and project created by YouTuber Elio Trades called SuperFarm. Before we jump into the content, as always, anything discussed on this channel is not financial advice. Please continue to do your own research. Okay, thank you for tuning back into KYC. If you're new here and you like this video, please do consider subscribing for more crypto content. Now, today's moonshot project is SuperFarm, but before we discuss the specifics of the project, I would like to first go over what an NFT is. If you're fairly new to crypto, I promise this video and really all of my videos will be straightforward, and we'll discuss also who Elio Trades is. All right, so non-fungible tokens. First of all, by the way, I installed a highlighter for text so that we can follow along easier together. If you like that, please do hit the like button. So non-fungible tokens. A non-fungible token or NFT is a special type of cryptographic token which represents something unique. Non-fungible tokens are thus not mutually interchangeable. This is in contrast to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and many network or utility tokens that are fungible in nature. Keeping that description from Wikipedia in mind, let's take a look at an example from blockgeeks.com. Fungible versus non-fungible tokens. Suppose you borrow a $100 bill from a friend. To pay the friend back, do you really need to pay them back with the exact same note? Absolutely not. You can pay the friend back with another $100 note or bill. In fact, you can give your friend two $50 bills or 10 $10 bills. It will be perfectly fine because dollars or paper fiat currencies in general are for the most part fungible. Now, let's suppose you borrow your friend's car. Will she be okay with you returning some other car to her? What if you break her car up, just like you broke $100 up into 10 $10 bills, and return her the engine, wheels, doors, etc.? You'll be lucky if she doesn't file a complaint against you. This is the fundamental difference between a fungible asset and a non-fungible asset. Non-fungible assets essentially cannot be duplicated. Now I'd like to show you a couple of examples from an NFT platform called OpenSea. So just very quickly, of course, this is not the Elio Trades SuperFarm project. This is another platform and it's called OpenSea. First things first, you'll have to connect your wallet. And in this case, I am using MetaMask. All right, so I've just logged in and these, as you can see here in my dashboard, are the NFTs that I've acquired. You can acquire many different NFTs in the crypto space from various different projects, as well as you can mint your own NFTs if you are an artist. And minting, by the way, is just essentially a term for saying that the individual has created the arts on the blockchain and they've given it its own token. And if we head back to the NFT page on Wikipedia, we can see that there are two types of tokens that are used to represent NFTs, or at least that I'm aware of. And the most common out of the two are ERC-721 tokens. You might have heard of ERC-20 tokens before. Those are fungible tokens. So ERC-20 are fungible, ERC-721 are non-fungible. So Ethereum, Polkastarter, Bondly, DOS, I actually just did a video on DOS. Those are ERC-20 tokens, and while some might have a limited supply, one token still equals one token. Just as in the earlier example of $100 equals $100, even if one person has a $100 bill and the other person has two $50 bills, it's the same thing. Now let's head back to OpenSea for a moment and take a look at this NFT that I own. You might notice here that this card has 133 owners out of 200 card totals. So I'm sure you're thinking right now, I thought NFTs can't be duplicated, just like the earlier example of the borrowed car, which cannot be duplicated. Now with NFTs, it is possible to create sets of duplicates that are also unique. So what does that mean? The best example I can think of is records. Think of a band recording an EP or LP, and an EP, by the way, is a short-length album or demo, whereas an LP is a full-length 10 to 20 song album. And this band decides to press only 50 copies of their new album on vinyl. Although there might be 50 copies of the same album with the same songs, each one of those copies is numbered and unique. So if I own number 3 of 50, I am the only person that has that particular copy. Even though there were 49 others made, they are all unique, and I am the only person that owns number 3 of this set of 50. Using that explanation of NFTs as our backdrop, we can now proceed with the rest of the video and discuss who Elio Trades is and look at SuperFarm. Elio Trades is one of the most known crypto YouTubers. As you can see, he has 240,000 subscribers and he uploads content every day. Elio is very good at finding projects and coins with solid development teams and great use cases and utility. Particularly, Elio loves NFTs and gaming. In the middle of January, Elio Trades announced SuperFarm, his new project, and he actually did the announcement via a YouTube video, and he also released his project information on the platform Medium. When we scroll down, we can see the description of SuperFarm, which is a cross-chain DeFi or decentralized finance protocol designed to bring utility to any token by turning it into an NFT farm with no code required. With an innovative suite of visual tools, any project can now deploy the world's most exciting new farm with custom rules that incentivize the behaviors they value most. It's easy to reward liquidity providers, incentivize longer stakes, or even provide a special access to your project services through NFTs with utility. One thing that Elio mentions on his channel consistently is how large the gaming industry is. There are 2.6 billion gamers worldwide, and those gamers spend $180 billion each year on digital assets, which are largely cosmetic. Gamers are also very tech savvy and hyper connected to their games, and the average age is about 32 years old. By comparing SuperFarm to other platforms, it's clear that SuperFarm is clearly trying to be a one-stop shop for everything gaming and NFT based. So if we take a look here on SuperFarm, you have an NFT marketplace, NFT generation potential, NFT farming, NFT multiverse video gaming, and Elio also mentioned that he has 2 games that he is working on developing himself, as well as ERC20 token generation. And if we compare it to the other platforms like Rarible, OpenSea, which we just looked at, and Meme, it's clear that the other platforms do not have the same tools and features that SuperFarm has. Now, how about the utility and use case of the Super Token? So the Super Token will play a vital role in the SuperFarm ecosystem, allowing for a wide array of uses, from governance to fees and beyond. Critically, the Super Token will provide access to some of the most exciting opportunities in the crypto space through the Superverse, partner video games, and NFT airdrops. Here is an enlargement of the graphic that is posted on the Medium article. So the Super Token powers the decentralized cross-chain SuperFarm network. As you can see here, it is a governance token. You will need the Super Token to make purchases on the platform. You can use it for staking, and then of course the NFT farming and exclusive NFT airdrops that I just mentioned a moment ago. I won't go over the entire tokenomics of the Super Token, but I found it interesting that the max supply of the Super Token is 1 billion tokens, which is the exact same number as the Uni token. And as we know, Uni is the native token of Uniswap. As we can see here, 1 billion tokens of Uni were minted at Genesis. If you want to hear more about SuperFarm from Elio Trades himself, check out this video published on January 19th straight from Elio's channel. And in this video, Elio describes why he and his dev team built SuperFarm, why they chose NFTs as the primary reason for creating it. He goes on to explain SuperFarm in quite a bit of detail as far as the core features are concerned. Talks a bit about the NFT drops and the utility of the Super Token, which I essentially just paraphrased, and how you can get involved with SuperFarm as well. Now, I found this particular clip very interesting. This is from an Elio Trades live stream published today. So the video that we were just talking about was back in January. Elio published a live stream today here on February the 9th. And this is what he had to say about the project.
And I have a really important meeting, a very important meeting, maybe one of the most important meetings of my entire life. Right as I hang up this call, I'm going to be going into it. So I hope you guys can all wish me, send some good energy out there into the universe for me, please. I think this is a really, really cool opportunity we have. And if we're able to navigate it and make the most of it, it could be great. Nothing is solidified, but I'm going to go in and try to create something really cool out of this one. And I think this is a meeting that could really unite my vision with the reality even more so than I had imagined we would be doing it this early of a stage with the project. So I'm super excited for that.
Interesting comments from Elio there. I'm certain he was referencing SuperFarm or the games he's developing for SuperFarm in that very important call. But before we end this video, KYC, I'll share some closing thoughts of my own. SuperFarm will be a worthwhile project to you if you have an interest in gaming and NFTs. If you don't like either of those, you might still choose to invest in the coin. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. But I like crypto because it's fun to me. It's not just about making money. I think the tokenomics of SuperFarm are good, not great, but good. There was a pre-sale for SuperFarm. It was apparently very difficult to get in. There was some sort of lottery to select people. I didn't apply. I will personally be waiting to buy super tokens on the open market. If you decide to do the same, be wary of bots that pump the price of the token upon launch. I'm going to show you a very quick example of a bot pump and dump with the project Marlin, which goes by the ticker POND. When Marlin launched on December 21st, it was pumped right up to 19 cents, and then within a day on December 22nd, it was down to 4 cents. Now, if you got in right at the initial release, that's a significant loss going from 19 cents to 4 cents in a matter of a day. Since its launch, Marlin has made its way back up to 9 cents, as we can see here. And I just again want to stress that this is just for example purposes only. I actually do hold Marlin and I think it is a great project, but it's just a good example of what can happen during an initial pump and dump upon the release of a project and coin. As far as SuperFarm is concerned, this project has not released its token yet. If you do come across tokens, please do not buy it at this time. It is definitely a scam unless you have been approved for the pre-sale, in which case you want to make sure that if you received some sort of notification about being allowed into the pre-sale, you want to make sure that that is also legitimate. If you did not apply for a pre-sale for this project and you received an email, it is definitely a scam. So that's it for the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like this content, again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.